and still you're a prayer to me. And I ran to you from out of the cold. You're out of the cold. There's been so many days I'm traveling alone, running from this heartache. The way you're looking at me tonight, it's just so hard to say. I might take another chance at letting my heart break. There's a fire in my suitcase, a few secrets untold. You tell me to tell you something you don't already know, and the words fall from my lips like a roll of dominoes. But your arms are strong, so my confidence grows. You're out of the cold. There's been so many days I'm traveling alone, running from this heartache. The way you're looking at me tonight, it's just so hard to say. I might take another chance at letting my heart break. There might be some storms and the wind could bite our toes, but we'll build a fire and we'll build it out of gold. You're out of the cold. There's been so many days I'm traveling alone, running from this heartache. The way you're looking at me tonight, it's just so hard to say. I might take another chance at letting my heart break. Oh, out of the cold. There's been so many days of traveling alone, running from this heartache. The way you're looking at me tonight, it's just so hard to say. I might take another chance at letting my heart break. I ran to you from out of the cold.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your turn yet? You can do it?
You gotta see.
Do you want to play one, Joseph? Are you ready? Okay, wear your sunglasses so you're not so nervous.
There you go. I should put mine back
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh!
Sharing a little
Is
butt.
that Ree's guitar? God. Okay, honey. Are you okay? Come here, I'll give you 1,000 hugs. You want hugs? Are you okay?
That's more stable.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
Are you okay, Papa?
Sorry?
how's your back? Oh, he's fine.
He'll just tell me. Are you okay?
He falls under time today, so yeah.
You're okay? You
That was
wanna
exciting
see
to
us?
watch. Yeah.
That was, yes. Are you comfy, Joe?
Yeah.
With your chair. Barbara said she has a
You
chair.
know, I've heard you sing before. You know that, right?
Oh.
I heard you on the computer.
Yeah.
Remember?
When we do a Zoom meeting.
On the Zoom meeting. I've seen you there. I saw you play too. You're pretty good.
Nigel.
Nigel.
You're pretty good. You should play.
He's gonna sing now because you lost your turn.
We'll come around. We'll come back to you.
Love you.
You had a singing partner earlier in the thing? Okay. I was kidding. Megan and... No, just Megan.
It was Megan.
Go straight to
B or
Scott.
something.
So you're up. You're up.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
are up,
I was
son.
still waiting.
Yeah.
He's still nervous.
We'll get there.
I could put my sunglasses on.
He's warming up.
See if I can
Yeah.
play these things. Oh, it's still doing it. Somehow I managed to get this in split screen mode.
Thank you, honey.
Hey, you didn't get it, or you tried.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
Can you hold that or
No, it's just I forget what the next verse is going to be.
Speed
So
up.
as long as I got the first line.
We went pretty soon.
Do you want me to hold that for
It's okay down there.
you? You can
thanks.
see
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Well enough. I could put it on my leg too.
Okay.
It'd be kind of exciting when it falls.
Yeah.
out.
He's reached that age where it's finally in focus for
That's
him.
what we want to see.
Some more people falling out of chairs.
Our kitchen table made of oak, smooth and shiny, we bought it 30 years ago. Has suffered finger paints, bacon grease, Yahtzee slams and drumstick beats, 100 grade school projects, clumsy hands that hold sharp objects, or with ketchup stains, Lincoln bills and dried on Elmer's glue. Had to scrub the thing so often, there would shows right through. Around this table, my family grew. We taught each other how to be a family, and every day was new. From mother's lap to high chairs, booster seats, and grown-up chairs when their arms could reach. Birds of a feather, making time to be together. Family dinner, help with homework, then go fishing chairs too. We gather around the table, it's what we always do. Home, this table is the heartbeat of our home. The family hang out. Look what it brings out. Time together with the people we love most. This kitchen table keeps our family close. Hard conversations, sit down talks, facing up to what needs facing is how it has to work. Across the table, eye to eye, hash it out then let it lie. Our kids are really awesome, but they've had their share of problems. Schoolroom troubles, teenage drinking, being let down by a friend. We can bring it to the kitchen. It works out in the end. Oh, this table is the heartbeat of our home. The family hang out. Look what it brings out. Time together with the people we love most. This kitchen table keeps our family close. This year, a quarantine of 10. Family members having dinner and a game night now and then. Our kitchen table have room enough for everyone who's out there looking for some family love at home. This table is the heartbeat of our home. The family hang out. Look what it brings out. Time together with the people we love most. This kitchen table keeps our family close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not very quick. I've been doing a lot of kids songs lately. I happen to have 6 grandchildren, 4 and under, so I just made an album. I'm going to try a kid song on this guy.
Here it comes.
Don't plug anything in. Don't plug anything in. 'Cause if you plug anything in, you're gonna get the electric shock!
That's scary.
Truer words words have never been spoken. Ever.
But Nigel, I've seen children of friends that didn't need to plug anything in to experience that.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
But your children were super high Q, so they never did that.
My kids had the safety gadgets on the cupboard doors figured out before I finished installing them.
This guy too.
Listen to this. I helped my uncle wire when I was younger. He told us to touch 2 wires right away in the morning, then you're not afraid anymore.
They're not there anymore. Well, my dad fixed televisions all his life when there were tubes on the televisions. And he took me, when I was about 7 years old, he took me to one of his service calls. He did service calls at houses. And he went in there and he's working around, and I'm just watching him toddling around. And all of a sudden he goes, boom! And he goes back like this and he says, son, don't ever do that. I'm not sure what he did other than put a penny in there, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I would have thought of. Yeah. Don't ever do that.
My brother-in-law was using an electric drill as a screwdriver, and it was not plugged in. It was just battery.
Okay.
And he left it on the kitchen table, and when he came back a couple hours later, every single hinge of the bottom door, his 2-year-old son picked that thing up and unscrewed every single bottom door hinge. Those are the ones in the house. Those are the ones he could reach.
Yeah.
Now, me, I would have said, "Oh my God, he's a genius," but they didn't.
They didn't look at it.
They didn't look at it that way.
You know,
But you have to.
I got in trouble one time. I know. I see that.
What?
He's doing his song, I think.
Sing it again, baby.
I'm sorry we were talking while you were playing.
They want to hear
Well, that was
you.
his trick.
One more
you were
time.
looking away.
Take
so
it
they didn't know
to-
you were singing. You have to sing louder.
There you did it.
You do it one more time. It sounded beautiful.
It did.
What we heard.
You love your voice. Good singer.
Joseph, did you like the shock sound? That was fun. The children said, was it scary?
There you go.
Was it scary?
Scared me.
I liked it.
So when you go home, say, Alexa, play "Don't Plug Anything In" by Nigel Egg.
Oh my God.
What else?
I just see parenting at your children's house. If you don't behave, you're gonna have to go to Grandpa Nigel's.
Yeah. Well, they call me silly granddad.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I have to say that was the smoothest mid-song scroll I've ever heard. Usually they're much more awkward.
I do have a foot pedal, but this is too rural for foot pedals.
Well, I love you like the house is on fire, like the wind is ripping off the roof, like the elevator cable let loose. Well, I love you like it's all over. I love you when the river breaks the flood wall, as the car hits the guardrail, when the train engine brakes fail. Well, I love you like it's all over. I edge of disaster, not knowing what comes after, just holding on. Well, I love you, 'cause I get so older, lay my head on your shoulder, just hold me closer.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Wish I could write love songs.
What was that?
I wish I could write love songs. Sorry, I was kind of
You
talking to
just
myself.
did. The kitchen
You-
table is
the
a
kitchen
love
table.
song.
No, but I mean, a
True.
person's a person.
Really good.
But the
Love
one
song.
you sang earlier was a love song. The
About-
one about the burn
Right.
and the hurt. I mean,
And the electric shock. I mean,
shocking love.
Yeah, that's what love. That's what love does, doesn't it?
About
Shocks
the
you.
wine and the sunburn.
Oh, Mary Jo, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
it was
Mary Jo.
called. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was gorgeous.
Mary Jo is about someone that drunk themselves to death.
Oh God,
It's
I
about
didn't hear
what?
that.
Somebody who,
But I
somebody
did
who,
hear that
who
she
drunk
hurt
herself to death.
Yeah, she's complicated.
She was a musician then.
No, she wasn't.
That's
You
why
think
she
that, wouldn't you?
drank so much. 'Cause she wasn't a
I
musician.
was doing my Facebook and they had the thing on there. You're telling about yourself as a relationship, and all I could think was musician. It's complicated.
Yeah.
You can try. So, my name is Anna, and this is my husband's child. And this is Josh. Yesterday, people thought he was my husband. I have only seen Josh like not very many times. So, we're trying to practice.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah, so we're practicing still. He's
Cool.
very talented, but yeah, practice stages to see if we can do something. So this is a song I wrote for my grandma's 90th birthday. And I sang it to her at her party. Weathered hands on my lap once were smooth, now wrinkled with time. They have toiled, they have prayed for the ones I have loved in my life. It was just a blink of an eye, the turn of a hand on the clock. From young into old, it was hard and easy to love, all in the blink of an eye. When the world broke my heart, love came through and made me smile. The good times, the bad times meant to be, I won't ask why. 'Cause it's just a blink of an eye, the turn of a hand on the clock. From young into old, it was hard and easy to love, all in the blink of an eye. So love while you can, love all you can, 'cause life is just a blink of an eye. Life is just a blink of an eye.
Lovely. Yeah.
getting better.
We should record it because I have no idea how it sounds. Oh my god. We should
I think that is the
definitely-
best one we have
We
done
should definitely record
Good.
it.
of this one that we've done.
Progress, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Here it comes. Here it comes. We're not watching. We're not watching.
You could play like that. If it's easier.
Let's go.
Don't you want to meet chicks?
Watching.
Oh,
25 years.
It's not getting that, not that far.
we can all cover our eyes.
This is as old as me.
Are you ready? Let's go. We gotta go home. You better hurry.
How about just 2 lines of your favorite song that you sing? Just 2. 1?
Okay, well, I guess they're gonna skip you again.
1?
No, Joseph, you're funny. We're glad you're here. There's walnuts.
Just
at the
stop
back.
doing your song in the middle of someone else's. I play a lot of seniors gigs, and I was telling them I love it when people sing along, especially if you sing the same song that I'm singing.
Yes. In the same key, hopefully.
Still thinking about it?
Getting the pickbacks.
Okay.
Yes, not.
More the sun is shining, but not quite. I raise the curtain to let in the light. The sun is acting just a little shy. Don't know if I can coax it in, but I'll try. The Mitchell's door is open, but not quite. It's after dark, but I think I see a light. I guess I'm feeling just a little shy. I hope they try to coax me in for coffee and pie. Every once in a while I get to feeling down. I'm worried if my friends really want me around. Joe Mitchell's eyes are smiling, but not quite. I'll tell a little joke to light a little light. I guess he's feeling just a little shy. Don't know if I can coax a laugh, but I'll try. Every once in a while he gets a feeling down. He's worried if his friends really want him around. Joe Mitchell, I'm your friend, and I want you around. Thank you.
Is that a real person, Joe Mitchell?
No,
Good.
no. But I mean, I'm sure there's a Joe Mitchell.
Yeah.
Sure. There must be.
But
But I mean, you didn't write it about a specific
I
person.
did write it about a specific person.
Oh, okay.
But the name was not Joe Mitchell.
No, that's what I meant.
To protect the innocent.
Yes.
That was nice.
Thank you.
The he-wise, people moving
Cantaloupe.
around. Yeah.
Are you trying to swing?
People are.
He's getting ready to go.
And it's nice to know that everyone feels that way sometimes.
Your voice sounds so
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, flinch.
Well, I wish I was a guitarist. I'm not, and
I didn't say that.
It might be something that
What's your
kind of
first?
folk music that was coming out of the
What do you play?
I play my
Yes.
my voice.
Yes.
All
That's it.
right.
No, I never played. I never had to accompany myself.
Oh, you did say.
No, I just write out lead sheets and hand them to the keyboard players that I knew. So this is a big transition. I've been trying to learn to accompany myself for the past couple years.
You're doing pretty well.
I mean, I knew how to play chords, but I didn't ever have to do it publicly. You know, so.
It's coming along good.
Well, thanks.
So,
Well, it's a good thing we're not in public here. Huh?
Hey, don't. Why don't you have to?
I'm very lucky to be with the Tomboy, you know, with the group, and to play Bill Peterson. I don't know if you know him.
I know the name. Yeah.
Well, they do a fiddle. There's a fiddle band every single week at this place in Canton, and so I and a couple other people get on there and play guitar behind the fiddle band. So it's like a weekly practice with the guitar for me. You know? And they don't tell you what. All they tell you is what key. You know, you have to figure the rest out as you go.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's trial by fire.
Do they sing or just play?
Well, our group members have started throwing in songs here and there.
Okay.
It's mostly fiddle stuff, but it's very formulaic.
So
Yeah.
what's Bill Peterson? Is he the professor at Augustine?
No,
Or is
no,
that
no.
a different Bill
No,
Peterson?
that's a different one.
Oh,
So-
okay.
but he's one of the originators of the Newton Hills Folk Festival.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
so-
I thought that the professor Bill Peterson was one of the originators.
No. So anyway, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
it's
okay.
interesting.
Stories behind the stories are good. Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
It's okay if you want me to turn it around.
No,
But it doesn't bite most of the time.
He's been doing that the whole time.
You're going to be on.
Yes, he has.
You're going to be on Nashville's big screen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Austin
On
City
YouTube.
Limits.
Yeah.
Wow. I'd be fine with Austin City Limits, just not live.
Who wouldn't be?
See, Joseph, you could have been on live TV.
You'd be famous.
Messed it up. In a good way. We heard you play, so we know you can play.
You're famous.
Your eyes see as I wish my eyes could see. The worth of those this world deems unworthy to be seen. Your hands hold all I wish my hands could hold. The wholeness within the brokenness of lives yet to transform. Your faith is as I wish my faith could be. My faith in you would be as your faith is in me. Your ears hear as I wish my ears could hear. Prayer of one who's lost all hope, yet hopes that you are here. Your heart loves as I wish my heart could love. Beyond boundaries which segregate, your love which makes us one. Your faith is as I wish my faith could be. Faith in you would be as your faith is in me. beyond boundaries, beyond all that we can see. Transform this life you've given me. Till my faith is as your faith is in me. And my eyes see as your eyes see. And I touch the depths of eternity like the breath of a sleeping child. And your heart is realizing me. Faith in you is as your faith is in me. Beyond boundaries, beyond all that we can see. Transform this life you've given me. Till my faith is as your faith is in me. Beyond boundaries, my faith is as your faith is in me. Beyond all that we can see, my faith is yours in me.
Very nice. Yeah. Good message. All the way around.
We get all these good messages. We go, oh yeah, that's right, but we don't actually do it.
No, not all the
This is a
time.
good reminder, though, right?
Yeah. Is it hopeless? I don't know. We're all singers, but
No.
This is a song about my grandfather. My grandmother lived to 98 years old, and I told her for many years that I was going to write a song about Grandpa. And the first 3 or 4 times that I tried were just awful. And the one that sticks out mostly to me was I'd said something about my grandpa was a pirate. And I knew that was lame. I just knew it. So I didn't write it before she passed away. She's been gone about 11 years now. And he died at 84 from Alzheimer's, but he worked in a steel mill for 47 years, and the man used a pipe wrench on everything he ever fixed, including the car. I mean, he would, yeah, exactly, and he would bang his hand against some metal piece, and he'd start. And I was a little kid. I heard all those words, and
if you'd said them, you would
I
have
learned a couple of them. But this is my tribute now to my grandpa. It's called "Spilled a Little Blood." My grandpa worked the steel mills of northern Illinois, the Phoenix Steel Company, till he retired from his employ. 47 years he'd go to work early in the morn. He'd bend horseshoes all day till the sound of the horn. Then he'd come home to Grandma, but first he'd take a shower to remove the grime and the grit of a day's work in an hour. Then he'd work out in the field till the sun set in the west. He'd tend the garden to bring the food to the table to be blessed. Grandpa was a quiet man, he never had a lot to say. A pipe wrench in his hand, he'd work on the car in the driveway. Sometimes he would curse expletives in a flood. And he only felt the job was done if he spilled a little blood. Now Grandpa never learned how to read or write in school. He did things his own way, always followed the golden rule. And a wiser man you never meet in your time on this earth. He knew how to fix things from the moment of his birth. Now I learned how to use a saw and a hammer and a nail. I watched him and my dad build our house to every detail. They'd spend all their free time to get the house just right, to have a place for the boys and the girls to sleep at night. Grandpa was a quiet man, he never had a lot to say. A pipe wrench in his hand, he'd work on the car in the driveway. Sometimes he would curse expletives in a flood. And he only felt the job was done if he spilled a little blood. Now, as a young man, I never learned how to swear, but I heard a bunch from Grandpa, all that he could spare. And I use them sometimes, just hoping against hope. I will not get my mouth washed out with Mom's ivory soap. Grandpa was a quiet man, he never had a lot to say. A pipe wrench in his hand, he'd work on the car in the driveway. Sometimes he would curse expletives in a flood. And he only felt the job was done if he spilled a little blood. Yeah, he only felt the job was done if he spilled a little blood. Can't make that stuff up, man.
Yeah. It sounds like my
That was so
grandpa.
fun.
Except who you from, Nigel?
Well, originally England.
Okay.
But I guess
Oh, we got that.
Yeah. Now you feel like
I'm Minnesota.
oh. Oh my gosh. Fucking English Midwestern
Minnesota.
accent.
Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota. Yes. South Dakota.
Well,
You're
you
from
know-
England? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Or New England?
No,
No, England.
Yeah.
Old England.
Old
England.
Wow.
Yeah, if he was from New England, he'd talk like he'd pock your cock.
That's what I thought he.
Poppycock.
What I heard.
Oh, yeah, my
He-
accent's screwed up.
He's linguistic. He can do any of them.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
all of
yeah.
I try to sound more English when I want to impress somebody.
It does impress Americans
It
for
does.
some reason.
Isn't that weird?
Even if you're a total jerk, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying you are. I don't know you.
Yeah, if you got to know
He
me.
can be.
All right, we're interrupting.
He has his
Oh, that's
moments.
right.
Oh, it's beautiful wood on that neck.
Yeah.
What is that, do you know?
I should.
me
I'm
see.
supposed to.
Oh yeah,
That's I think that's rosewood.
it looks like it. Yeah.
You know,
I was going to
It's
tell you.
rosewood.
I was going to tell you, you have
Kinda
your
amazing
guitar
on all
style is
these
very
Taylors and
interesting
Martins
because
in
have you
here,
ever
I
heard
don't
Stacey
know.
Earle?
Oh, they were.
Steve Earle's sister, actually.
Okay.
Steve Earle, the superstar. She has a thing where she will play with a slip like that, and you'll hear an entire drum set in her guitar.
Wow.
Just from her.
That's cool.
Stacey Earle, look her up.
When I was playing with my cast, I had full percussion.
Yeah, put a hole in your. Bam!
Yeah. Cast or what? A cast.
Cast.
I had.
Oh,
I
God.
had a- yeah, I
I thought you
fractured
meant
my
like,
wrist.
okay, in a theater production.
Yeah,
maybe?
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
was
no,
I was
no.
cast
That's the
in.
first thing.
Oh, I was
yeah.
cast.
I was cast in Waiting for Godot.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I used to do a little bit of that. I miss it, but yeah, no, like a cast on my arm.
You don't miss the cast.
I
Get
don't.
a snap-on or some clip-on.
I
cast
do.
for
I have.
percussion.
Well, I have not thought of that.
One of our band members got a ring that's a shaker. So when she,
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
it is cool.
That is really cool.
And she's very regular in the way that she has a real
I think
boom,
that's too
chuck,
much
boom, chuck
information.
kind of
Yeah.
A
saying.
little too much information. We don't want to know if she's right.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay. Please.
I'm not telling you.
Glad
that.
she is, but
Yeah, good for her.
yeah.
No, but it's a real boom chuck. You know, so I don't know that it would work for every kind of player, but it's fantastic when
Yeah.
she does it.
Do you know what the old saying is about shakers, right?
No.
It's a privilege, not a right, to be a shaker player. Do you know what that means?
No.
Don't play that shaker if you don't know how to do it, because you're going to really sound off.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true.
But that's the old saying. It's
Okay.
I would never.
it's not a right. It's not a right to be a shaker player. It's a
No.
privilege.
I understand that.
Anyway,
That's why we told her don't play it on every verse, please.
take your ring off for this song.
Yeah.
Could I use your pick again?
Oh, where is it?
I thought maybe I have one in my pocket.
You still got her pick. Took it from
No,
last
my
time.
son. I do have a lot of picks, but my son probably.
Did you ever
He
find
gave it
that
back
pick,
to you.
Nigel? Did you ever
No,
find
I
it?
never
You
found
never
it.
found the pick.
Fortunately, I have a
Okay.
twin at home.
That's good.
My lucky picks. And I know I can buy them too.
I want to play a song, but I think I'm forgetting an entire verse.
Mm.
It's not coming to mind.
You
So
know,
I should.
whenever
True
you have a
songwriter.
problem, sing the chorus. It might bring you right back to the first verse. I always do that because if I can't remember the very first verse, if I sing the chorus, I got it. It
I'm
works a
sitting
lot.
here like trying to think of it, and I'm like, it's not there. I don't
Can
know
you
where it is.
Can you play it?
I bet it'll come.
Think so?
Is it on the tip of your tongue? Stick your tongue out. Maybe we can see it.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be there. I might have to just skip it, or I can play a different song.
A different song would
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
good choice.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll come to you about 10 o'clock tonight.
I know.
Oh,
no,
damn.
I haven't.
Just come
recorded.
wake him up.
I can go. Yeah, I
Go
can
listen
go.
to the recording.
I
Yeah.
can listen to it, but let's see here. Okay, so we'll do this one. This is called One More Song. I woke up this morning and you were on my mind, and I started thinking about all of those times that we used to dance on those ballroom floors, lost in each other, beg the band to play one more song. I poured my coffee and stared through the window panes. I saw my reflection caught in yesterday. We used to dance on those ballroom floors, lost in each other, beg the band to play one more song. I never thought I'd see the day that I'd be without your wedding ring. Life has a funny little way of turning upside down. When the devil comes out to play. I forgot to mention there's one line missing from this song.
Come back
We're gonna put
around.
all these songs together. What's that?
Just come back around and put it in.
I put on my best dress and said a little prayer. And soon we'd be dancing under the stars somewhere. Said, Lord, tell me it'll be alright. This is the missing line.
Oh, I love that line.
I do it. Thank you.
See, intuitive.
God, I wish I would have thought of that.
I just haven't written it yet. That's the thing.
Ah,
We used to dance on those ballroom floors, lost in each other, begged the band to play one more song. I never thought I'd see the day I'd be without your wedding ring. Life has a funny little way of turning upside down. And the devil comes out to play. How we used to dance on those ballroom floors, lost in each other, begged the band to play one more song. Just one more song. One more song.
that's cool.
Nice, real cool song.
You play live. You play
Mhm.
live.
Mhm.
Where at usually?
Right now, just kind of different breweries and stuff around town.
What's your last name?
I go Elizabeth. It's my middle name. I go by the first and my middle name.
I see your name. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
just on what's going on Sioux Falls.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all this stuff.
You should come out sometime.
Well, I want to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to hear that line.
When I write it.
You know,
That one day when I write it.
when you write that line, you need to message all of us. And say, I got it. This is it.
What
I
you
will,
need to
you know.
do though is go to one of her shows and say, "Hey, is that line ready yet?"
Yeah, oh, yeah. How about now?
You can do
All
it.
right,
What, you got it?
Are you there yet?
Yeah. Just come and knock on my
I
guitar.
had kids. I know them all.
Did I hear that you lost your pick?
I lost a pick.
Yeah.
Do you I don't use a
No,
pick.
I have a. I
It's
have
a
lots of
special.
picks.
It's a special
A
pick.
special
It's
pick.
my lucky
Special
pick.
pick, yeah.
They're two for $15.
Oh,
Yes, but yeah.
okay.
As I understand.
This is not one of those.
No.
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 Okay.
His other one's at home waiting for him when he gets back.
Okay.
My favorite one from my kids was, Dad, Danielle's breathing my air.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a nah.
Yeah. Both of you, stop breathing.
It's an old song. It's
I love this song. It's one of my favorite Nigel songs.
The only light in the room is from the big red numbers 1207, 1208. Katie said she'd be home by 11. It's not like her to be late without calling. I try to visualize pleasant things, but I can't stop the pictures of my daughter in trouble. I wish I knew where Katie was. My favorite picture of Katie was taken on the beach in England when she was 4, holding up a double ice cream cone like the Statue of Liberty holds up a torch. She's got an ice cream beard, a big wide smile for her daddy with the camera. I wish I knew where Katie was. She went out with her friends on the hockey team. She's smart, she's strong, shoots left, plays D. I'm sure it'll just fine. Don't know why I worry. I just wish I knew. It's what parents do. She likes to say she's the favorite child. Some days she is, some days she isn't. I'm gonna call the other parents if she doesn't get home in the next 20 minutes. I hope to God she's alright. I hope I don't kill her when she finally gets in the door. I wish I knew where Katie was. She's gonna leave next year and be a college girl. She's smart, she's strong, works hard, makes friends. I won't know where she is, or what she's doing, who she's with, who she loves. Won't do any good to worry. I just wish she'd hurry up and get home. I wish I knew where Katie was.
It's such a good song.
I told him he plays the most relatable songs. You should play that one again, the Mary Jo.
Well, I think everyone heard it.
No. Did you didn't
Well,
hear it?
What's
I
that?
did it here. So, yeah.
It's one of Nigel's songs.
Did you hear Bart didn't hear it?
My dad needs to hear that song.
I don't think Reed
Katie
was here.
song?
Yeah.
Are you Katie or Kathy?
Well, I was Katie. I go with Kate now, but it was always Katie growing up. And then when I turned 23, it was like, I am not Katie anymore. It was one of those moments.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I guess my Katie doesn't mind. You go to Katie.
No,
Katie.
it warms me now. I mean, I love hearing it. Now. Yeah. She goes by Katie still, or
Or Kate.
yeah.
She would probably introduce herself as Kate.
You were just angsty back then. That's why. That's the only reason why anybody balks at their name is. It's my time to be angsty.
Oh, it wasn't angsty. It was
No?
just like, I'm a grown up now.
I hated being Nigel. It's one that you give your child if you have these bourgeois aspirations for your child to do better than you did.
It's not a family name, I take it.
There's a lot of,
Clearly, you're a John Prine fan.
I am.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Well, who isn't? I know, but
I have to admit that I never heard of John Prine until last year.
Wow.
'Cause, you know,
you lucky girl.
I wasn't in this world.
What world
Yeah,
were you
yeah.
in?
I was in New Jersey singing jazz.
Sing jazz.
You know, it's a little different.
Yeah.
And only as a latecomer.
It's
That
a
wasn't
lot
a
different,
profession.
actually.
That was just, my hobby after my life changed.
Did you feel the switch of a intensity change? Because I mean, jazz is jazz, but singer songwriter folk music can be so much more intense.
Everything that I've sung, I wrote.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
In jazz?
There you go.
Everything that
Everything
I've
that
sung.
she's flung.
And
Yeah.
you heard some of it last
Yeah,
night too.
I sure did.
So I do understand the writing of, but that wasn't my adult life.
Uh huh.
You know.
Uh-huh.
So
In jazz, were you singing or playing or both?
I don't play. Here's the sad story. My husband died in 2011. I was a freelance medical writer my whole adult life,
Yeah.
and I stopped doing that to take care of him when he got sick. And then freelance writing, you don't get back into once you're out of it. That's a different world then.
Huh.
And
Whoa.
and then my
Wow.
and then my
changes
husband
so fast.
then my husband died, and so I didn't have a work culture. I'm not a warm and fuzzy friend maker. I'm like this. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. You know.
Back
And
off.
so I happened to find a church where the organist is the weekend organist for Yankee Stadium, and he's also played B3 organ with every single rock group and blues and group ever. One of the tenors plays string bass, and he was one of the guys that toured with Bill Shirley in Green Book.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the trumpet player who also sang bass. Worked with Leonard Bernstein, and so this was a choir, a church choir.
Sure.
So they all were doing jazz. So that's when I started figuring out, I gotta have some life here. I didn't do music at all in my adult life. But in that choir, that's what they did, and I would go where they were playing, and they would start asking me to sing, you know, when they were playing. So I never had to accompany myself. I never had to do any of that. I just got to sing. What a thrill.
Sounds like
Oh, and
a great band.
I forgot to mention Clem Mormon, who was Melba Moore's dad. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay. Or her stepdad, but he raised her. He was in the other church that I went to, and he and his wife kind of coached me on how to sing a song.
Really cool.
So I have this kind of life, and none of it was making a living as a musician. All of it's after.
That's not unusual, though.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't even sing. I didn't even join a church choir till I was 50.
Wow.
So, anyway. So that'll be the
Finally
song
found
I'll
one that
sing
was-
after you're done.
Finally found
Okay.
one that was good enough for you.
I just didn't sing.
I've always been a
Yeah,
singer.
Nigel A.
I was singing
A,
church choirs, boy
E,
soprano for the Catholic Church.
Nigel,
And from there, I got into
NashBill.com.
French horn.
Yeah, Google
I
Nigel A.
clept into
All the streaming services.
a music thing. I got 104 on the exam,
Where do you
and they
live
looked at
now?
my embouchure and said, "You are
Minneapolis. Did
you
you
are a
come for
French
this?
horn player."
Yeah, just for this.
And so for
Did you come
all the way
music
through college,
on that
I played
website
French
too,
horn.
your kids?
And
Or is it
about
different
oh yeah, okay.
Kids actually
About
have-
14, I started
Yeah,
playing
see the
guitar.
kids
Took
on my
lessons
Bandcamp.
in a store.
Nigel
By
A,
the time I was
Bandcamp, Nigel
18,
A.
I was teaching in that store.
Oh, wow.
So it's been
And
a.
it's-
My
it's
mom.
all
I was talking to
on,
my mom, my
Apple
92-year-old
Music
mom,
and,
the other day, and she said, "Yeah, you were
Spotify,
always
all that.
gonna be a musician.
Silly Granddad.
You got
is
the
my
right
album.
thing
I just
then."
put it out 2 weeks ago.
I wasn't in the
It's a short
world
album.
to develop it,
My
you know,
daughter-in-law
but I'm
asked
in
me
it now.
to-
So.
Good, and it
So
feels
what
better,
a
I'm sure.
great thing
play
to
for the kids
have
in the
come.
car.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
At
My
50.
son really liked
Yeah.
it.
absolutely.
How awesome is that?
So I wrote to that
Yeah,
album,
so,
and I sang it
like,
together.
And
Most
it's,
people just go to cocaine,
That's a
you
good
know,
one, man.
at 50.
well,
Do they? Is that the?
They put on
50,
my own
yeah.
CDs
Huh.
that have
Yeah, well, that's
What-
actually
what
it's
is
in
it
the
about
40s.
that?
I don't
songs
know.
the kids
I just
love,
made
but
that
that's
up.
not all the
Oh.
streaming stuff.
I may write that song too.
I was like, I've never heard that before.
anyway.
It's your turn.
All right.
Concrete and iron, bridges and barbed wire. The city, the sirens, the show. Rough edges and asphalt, it's hard to stand. I'm looking for a soft place to land. I'm looking for a soft place to land. Jokes in the boardroom, words in the restroom, gossip heard over the wall. Deadlines and drama, another demand. I'm looking for a soft place to land. I'm looking for a soft place to land. Life is hard and I know it's not easy to live with me when I'm going down. A blanket, a promise, a warm, steady hand. You're always my soft place to land. You're always my soft place to land.
Gorgeous. That's a great song.
I love how it just gets more and more romantic as you start out with these images of.
Do you feel the expansion you've made since song school, since you went to song school? Do you feel the difference in your style and all?
Oh yeah, I think I went 4 years,
Uh-huh.
and that first year was just mind blowing.
Of course, yeah.
Even like, I mean, I just took simple business classes and was
Oh.
like, how do I even do, you know, how do I book a gig? You know, I just, so, but then, yeah, style wise, definitely got exposed to
Yeah.
so much.
It's cool.
Like Rocky Mountain.
Yeah. By the fourth day of song school, a whole bunch, probably half of the 175 students are sitting by the river because they've been so intense for 3 days, 3.5 days. They can't do anything. And if you come up to them, you just see them crying. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I know where you are.
I
I've been
know.
there.
Those weeks, I feel like within those days, I will like laugh and cry more than any other like week
Oh
of
my
my
God,
life.
yeah.
The like
Yeah.
ups and downs. I don't know. It's like there's so much.
It's so good.
This is
It's
good
a week
too.
long camp?
It's the
4
song
days?
school is 4 days, and
4
then
days.
the 3-day festival after it
Yeah.
when the
Steve
stars
Seskin,
come in.
right?
Steve
Yeah,
Seskin,
Steve's
no,
there,
he's
yeah.
part of it. Steve
he's part
Seskin,
of it.
Pat Pattison. Steve Seskin runs Kerrville's song
I
school.
know, yeah.
Amy
Um,
Spees.
Amy
Oh, yeah.
Spees is a
Mary
vocal.
Gaucher.
Mary Gaucher's there. Oh, Daryl Scott. Daryl Scott has been.
Mary Gaucher sounds so familiar to me.
She's a lady who wrote a song called "Mercy Now." See if I might be able to play it for you if I can see the words.
Good friend of David G. Smith.
Mary Gaucher.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Gauthieer.
Like
Yeah.
maybe in her, we don't know.
Why was I
Doesn't matter. I
Late
just
50s or 60s maybe?
all
She-
silver hair.
about
know that name.
No,
It's,
No.
it's spelled Gothic.
it's
Yeah.
Gauthier. It
That's
looks
saying
like
that.
Gauthier.
G-A-U-T-H-I-E-R. Almost like
Carrie
Gates or
Elkins
Gauthier.
was here last year, right?
But it's
yeah,
Gaucher.
so I thought her.
She's
yes,
from
I heard her
Louisiana
say it
originally.
live, and I talked to her and I met her.
She is a
but I
lesbian,
thought her
and she's
name
very,
was-
very large about it,
Huh.
and that's cool.
I know what her name is. I've
but
watched
she,
the video and Danny, whatever.
She wrote a book recently. I got it on Audible Audible, and I'll tell you, I've listened to it 8 times. She's intense. She's writing with a lot of soldier things now.
Yeah, I
She
feel like
got
she
into
used
that.
to pop up on my Facebook or something. I don't know. I just have heard the name.
Just find her
done an
music.
album of
Find her
The
music.
things that she wrote with veterans,
The
right?
best
So-
song that I think she wrote was "Mercy Now."
Mhm.
It's a really, really fine song.
You should sing it.
I will.
You should sing something.
Yes, you should.
Not the tuning song again. Really?
Chinese song.
You know, I actually,
You play this every time.
I actually
Well, and
wrote a tuning song for this
Because
group
everybody
that I was
loves
in,
it.
because the
Everybody
banjo
needs it in
player
their life.
would never start tuning until everyone was ready to play.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song that was actually the tune the notes that you play to tune
Perfect.
a band.
Perfect.
They never used it though. They didn't
Of
want
course
to
not.
insult him. Yeah,
Well, he's a banjo player.
Yeah,
He
that's
should be insulted automatically.
He plays the banjo. How can you
passive
insult the guy
aggressive.
any more than he is?
so this is I like to put out the coda in as many songs as I can.
Nice.
That's something I've been trying. There's a little bit of South Dakota in here. Open bomb
It's okay.
scenes in windblown hair. Old San Fran and me make quite a pair. And there's smoky sunshiner feeling like yesterday. That's long gone, long gone. I landed somewhere just outside of Pine Ridge, in some forgotten corner of the world. Driving through the balance, feeling like an old train that's long gone, long gone. Take me back, Mama, take me back to a better place in time. Like black and white pictures, black and white pictures that still echo in my mind. This California South Dakota smiles phenomenal. Maybe I've been playing too much Isabel, but I'm long gone, long gone. Take me back, Mama, take me back to a better place in time. Like black and white pictures, black and white pictures that still echo in my mind. Long gone, long gone, I'm going home.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
This is a not nice song. And I'm not sure that I'll be able to play it very well, but I'm going to play it anyway because it's exactly about what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm playing through it so I can remember what to do. But it's short. I never paid my dues. Never thought. All right. This is where that C sharp. Okay.
Take two.
I
There you
never
go.
paid my dues. Never learned about the blues or playing a gig from midnight until 4. Never played in a frozen tundra or sang when it was too hot, or gave it everything I've got, whether the weather was friendly or not. I've got no claim to fame. I'm not a household name. I'm so late to the game, but please, I wanna sing with you and what's that? I wanna sing with you anyway. Oh dang! All right, I'm gonna sing this second part better. Okay, I've got no claim to fame. I'm not a household name. I'm so late to the game, but please, I wanna sing with you anyway. I wanna sing with you anyway. Can I buy a ticket? Oh, what is that chord? Buy a ticket at the door. That was much longer than I should have been, I'll tell you that. Anyway.
You need to add that. Ah, dang.
Yeah. You
It
do.
was perfect.